Hello, my name is Abe, and today we're going to be taking a look at Wall World 2, or at least the playtest, not the demo necessarily, but I liked the first one well enough. It was a bit jank. Needed some more explosion sprite sound effects and whatnot, but I liked it especially after playing things like Dome Keeper. So why not check out the Wall World 2 playtest? It will be limited because it's not really a full-fledged demo, I don't think. The full version of the game will have unhindered exploration, scour the mines, get more permanent upgrades, run to run. Fair enough. What is that, like, Resident Evil-esque Wall World 2? How very strange. I'll be Abe. I was thinking about being player 1 for a minute there. Previously in Wall World, there's a giant wall. We climbed it with a spider bot, and then a giant monster killed us. So now it's Wall World 2. I don't think I'm actually in control here. All right, last mine for today. Explore the mine. We can, hold on, W and S? Oh, it just wasn't registering yet. So we're a little spider bot. We can move up the wall. We've got a little P gun on our spider bot, and occasionally we're gonna be shooting down enemies that wanna come kill us. We have upgrades that affect our mining, our combat, and eventually you get upgrades for your robot, which allows you to have like wall jetpacks and like grappling hooks so you can go up and down very quickly. And when we see a mine, I haven't played this in I haven't played the first game in a long time, so this is gonna be a little bit finicky. When you see a mine, you just jump right in. We've got a mining laser beam. Our dude's legs look really weird in his idling animation. And then as we mine resources, we suck it up with this vacuum cleaner, which puts it in our backpack. And then we bring the resources back to the spider bot. We get in the spider bot. And then no, hold on, that's not how that's working. We defend our spider bot. I can't disconnect from the mine, because if I could walk up and down the wall and then actually dodge. But I guess maybe we're not there yet, or maybe it's not available in the demo or something. Okay, immediately I'm like, can we turn off the camera shake? No. Look, it's not gonna be a deal breaker for me, but you should really enable the players to turn off any sort of camera shake that exists in video games. And now we're back in the mines. You can buy upgrades by pressing F in the spider bot. I'm not in the spider bot. We can exchange the purple and white gems we collect for permanent upgrades like mining faster. Is a really nice one to get as soon as we can. Honestly though, like, I got no problem with Wall World. It's a fun enough little, mining game, even though it's a little bit jank. It's got some jank stuff going on. It's not too bad. Movement speed, drilling efficiency. Let's take movement speed and drilling efficiency. And then let's keep exploring the mines. Now, previously in Wall World 1, there was like a timer, a wave indicator. So you knew when the enemies were going to arrive. I'm not seeing any sort of timing indicator. Perhaps there is no wave meter, perhaps it's just hidden, or perhaps, they're just tutorializing it, so it'll happen at some point when we make enough progress. I got no idea. Just suck up the resources with our little weird vacuum cleaner. Shinigami says, not Wall World 2, not Wall World 2! You know what I appreciated about Wall World 2? It actually had like a plot and a story. And when you were done with the story, the game was over. It's not, you could keep playing it obviously after that point, but you didn't have to. You reached the end. It has an end point. I wonder if Wall World 2 is gonna similarly have like a proper plot and story and an end point, or if it's gonna be more like, you gotta play this game forever. You'll be playing it forever. There we go, this is what we wanted. Vacuum, right click. Yes, it's the like only thing I can actually do here. I forget what the specs give us that keep like flicking around us. I think that is, bring the relic to the spider. I think that is experience, like the meta currency experience. We can take the 1,800 stars that we have and we can unlock more permanent upgrades for the mech. However, because this is a funky demo slash playtest, perhaps we will not actually get the opportunity to do that, which is totally fair, I would think. So I'm just gonna vacuum up all of this stuff. I think we're done with these mines, unless there's a hidden resource up here or hidden passageway. All right, so I'm just gonna take everything with me as we exit, so I don't have to, you know, take multiple trips. And, well, is that like a air indicator or something? Like there's a lot of wind outside? And now we get a new piece of equipment, drones. Drones auto-target enemies. So now we can upgrade our drones. Lower spread on their shots, more shots in a burst, better reload speed on the drones. We can get movement speed in the mines, drilling efficiency, which I'm gonna get that, and then we'll just get like lower spread on the drones. I do like the drones. We have a name. So far this looks just like Wall World 1 says GT Quark. You're not wrong. But I assume it will have technical improvements, more content as well. This playtest, who knows how much of that we'll actually see. We have a name. Ben, do you copy? This is urgent. Get back to town, we have an emergency. What happened? Zyrex activity has increased. They've launched a massive attack on the town. There's too many of them, we can't hold them back. Don't waste a second. Now, go up. We will go up. What do you expect me to do? I have a pea shooter. Surely, like, the Omega Beam is still, like, back at the town, right? We're in a cutscene. I can't even shoot. I thought it was over. I was gonna be like, that's a short playtest. All right, a Shadow Goo Man has taken over a suit of armor. And parts of the swarm was distracted by patrols. This will buy us time to build fortifications. You think they'll get into the city? I'm sure of it. I better go back and help the boys. I have a request for you. What the heck? What the heck? Still as bouncy as ever. Oh, we have company this time. Sequels being reminiscent of the previous game should be renormalized, says the Nor. You're not wrong. Oh God, go. Okay, I can't seem to hit the tentacle at the bottom. Maybe I have to keep shooting it? I don't know, there's nothing else to shoot. I like the animations in the background. Like I just saw a tentacle blow up parts of the wall. He's attacking with a beam, we need to dash. What's the dash button, E? Dash upwards with E. So we can dash out of the way of attacks. Our dash has a bit of a cooldown. There's also a indicator on the ground indicating where you need to get out of the way of. One of my like big criticisms of Wall World 1 was that there was a lot of meta progression unlocks that you had to have to progress the game. So there were forced deaths. Basically, like, you had to have the dash to survive this fight. A similar fight to the one that you're seeing right now. Like, we had to have a double jump to dodge a shockwave attack. It was a lot of just like arbitrary meta progression elements that we needed in order to progress. Please get out of the way. Skirt. And so far this is very similar to that, like with the mech wall robot combat, like you had to have the dash. But instead of it being like a plot-based thing you would get, it was more of a like, you just had to do a couple of runs to unlock the required materials to get that perk to begin with. There we go. Another loading screen. I do wish there were fewer loading screens. But again, hopefully because it's just early stage of the game, hopefully that stuff gets kind of fixed up. We barely escaped. Sooner or later they will break through here too. Do you have a plan? A cloaking device. It'll help hide us from their sensors. Why haven't we used it before? We don't have the technologies. What if we use what's left in the spider? We can't break through the swarm. Use my transporter. We have to remove all the upgrades from the spider. We won't be able to take off with all that excess weight. Are you kidding? And lose everything we collected from the first video game? You'll have to get rid of it all. Okay. I do appreciate the very blatant and blunt, gotta do it all again. Move the camera, hold down the left mouse button and drag to zoom in and out, use a wheel. Oh, it's got like biome select. Interesting. So this is where we are. There's a path up, and it's a biome selection. And another loading screen. Okay, there's way too many loading screens. Oh, not transporter, as in like teleportation. Transporter as in transportation, like moving from point A to point B. I like the rockier wall surface. And it looks like we have a couple of drones. I found the white spider's carcass. It's the boss from the first game. Excellent. Dock to the cave, and I'll send drones to collect the material. Check the pilot suit. There should be an access code there. Oh, there's not. Oh, there's not. Oh, there's definitely not. I am super slow. Oh my God. I like that too. Like, you can see a little animation happening with the drones on the white spider as we move in. Lots of like little improvements that just kind of make the game look better. You found the access codes. I have it. I've finished. I want to look at a couple more spots. His body was here, but it's gone now. The dead don't walk, Jill. Is she the master of unlocking? Wall World 2. I mean, hopefully, no, it's just a bag of parts. I like that. So he said we want to check out more spots. So we are going to do a little bit of a walk here. I don't have access to my dash yet though. I guess that was part of the you can't carry this equipment with you sort of dealio. There you go. Wall World 2. Nice little title drop there. Also, we're going horizontal now. It feels weird, honestly. Like, what the hell's going on? I can't go any farther. Roots block the path. I have to find something to cut through them. A little guy! I just saw someone. We have to get going. The swarm spotted us. We only have a few minutes. I'm in the hole. You won't believe it. There was someone in it. People, there's no time for this now. Get to the exit. I would have loved a little animation of walking to the left. We're getting a lot more like lore happening here, but it's getting in the way of the gameplay. Like, we haven't gotten to the gameplay yet. They gave us like a little tutorial section, and then we've just gotten like plot, lore. Like, give the lore as we progress through like a run, kind of how it was in the first game. What have you lost at the hole? I couldn't help it. My grandpa had been there, and the white spider was guarding it. I wanted to understand something. Well, the main thing is you're okay, thanks. Why is that in quotes? Why didn't you just send the drones to get the parts? I wasn't really needed. I can't see the white spider. What do you mean? Just that my sensors can't spot it even with your coordinates. Without a signal, the drones are blind. Is that the cloaking we need? Something like that, plus I suspect the monsters are having some difficulty detecting it too. I'm gonna figure out how it works, do something else. Go out into the town. Hold shift to run. A customer, come on in. Here's things for you. What do you sell? You sell things. I can or can't afford things. I can afford things? I can't afford things. Okay. Leave. A lot more cool art happening here. Oh my god, I actually have a head. Increases damage. Each drink can only be selected once before landing on the wall. The same one cannot be ordered again. So if you have extra resources, you can give yourself buffs for the next encounter. Interesting. Okay, and then we go to... Go back to Jill's workshop. All right. It goes horizontal. Wall World 2 Dome Keeper. Botok, have a good night. How's it going? Brilliant. Everything's spick and span. I have good news and bad news. Where do we start? Let's start with the bad news. You can still only equip the spider with a machine gun, but this compromise will allow you to take it to different areas of the wall. We can now change spider modules to suit your needs. Okay. I've added an I don't know what that did. We added an evacuation protocol so the transporter can find you anywhere. You have to activate the beacon and wait. Cloaking is a bit useless when you have a working beacon, so be prepared to fight back until the transporter arrives. It's not everything, but you can figure out the details as you go. So, this is slower, but stronger. So you have the top bit and then the grapply arm bits that you can change. Then you do a level. We can go to different levels. We're gonna go, I guess, to Rusty Belt. And it shows you, I guess, the material types that you can access there. There's research, progress bar for enemy activity, and specific missions you can do on the way. Difficulty insane, save the miners, 50% bonus, research, a mission, XL. Start this mission, yes. Going way more into the, like, it's not just a wall, you can actually go to places and do things, accomplish objectives. Still have no clue what the research did, says username. Probably just, like, experience. Shows the time until the next attack. When the bar is full, the Leviathan will appear. Enemies will not wait for you to get out of the mine, prepare to defend. Okay. Now 20 minutes in, we can finally do, like, a proper run. All right, let's get in there. Yes. This device shows you how close you are to the miners. The higher the bar rises, the closer you are to the goal. The bar only appears in the mine if there are miners inside of it. Oh, it was a part of the UI that was grayed out on that screen, so it was hard to see. So there's going to be miners in the mine, of course. What the hell is this? Why was there a giant lava flow? Enemies in the mines! Keep your distance, they can kill you. Attack them with the drill to get rid of them. Ah, you have a health indicator now. And enemies can appear in the mines. Weird. Alright, let's upgrade ourselves. That's the wrong button. At least we have plenty of time before the first wave appears. And then there's also traps. I don't know how I feel about that, because if you're trying to get back to your spider bot before a wave happens or something, and you've got one of those in the way, that's gonna be kind of annoying. Perhaps if there was some way you could plug it up. And in particular here, I can't even go up. I kind of have to go around. Interesting. Hello, lady. Yeah! Oh, I thought I vaporized her for a second there. Instead, she was just like, yeah! Yeah! How strange. Yeah, that was fun though. Yeah! All right, and in Wall World, you want to try to go quickly and efficiently, so there's nothing else here for us to actually mine. So I'm just going to pull all the resources we can out. I think that's probably most of it. There's a little bit left, but I might just bounce and say good enough. And we can upgrade the machine gun for the drone. Oh, what did I upgrade before? I didn't upgrade my mining speed. I upgraded the machine gun, which is still fine. Let's get movement speed, and we can unlock robospider buffs. Robospider buffs. I don't think I need any of that right now. Let's exit the mine and move up. Put, 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 put. Username says, I kind of wish the in-cave enemies did something. They do next to no damage to you. Well, you know, presumably at some point, maybe things will change. This is not the release version of the game. This is just a slice. Like, I hear you. Squish, squish, squelch, squelch. Again, I'm not sure how I'm gonna feel about the enemies and the traps and whatnot. Can I get a mining upgrade? Oh, so close. I need 4 more. Four more little blue stones. I think I need a couple more. There we go. Ah! I don't know if it was supposed to only go that far, but it didn't hit me. And then we get mining speed. Probably shouldn't just run into it again. That'd be a little silly. Oh my god, take forever, why don't you? You wanna know what I think? I think that having like these lava traps are gonna make it so that you don't feel like you need to actually go everywhere and break all the bricks in the world. Like, what do you care? It's just gonna be annoying for you to deal with. If you don't have to go there, don't do it. Who cares? There's nothing there. And it's also easier to see the bricks that are heartier. There's definitely some of these tiles that we're mining that are a lot stronger than others. All right, let's just deposit this real quick. We get a buzzsaw drone. It's a melee buzzsaw. I accept this melee buzzsaw. Come on. The enemies also don't really do that much, do they? They just fly around being annoying. Drilling efficiency, driller range. Let's get more drilling. That's probably going to be the most important thing. If I can get a few more resources, I can upgrade our weapons before the next wave happens. Uh-oh. I guess I have like a little shield protecting me from some stuff. Incubators are the source of Zyrex in the mines. Every few seconds, new ones will appear. Oh, what the heck? I fell? That's weird. When you destroy an incubator, the Leviathan bar jumps up sharply. Yeah, okay, I gotcha. Well, I would be going back faster if I could. All right, well, that would be something that would have been nice if you told me ahead of time that when you destroy this thing. Oh my, I'm stuck. It's certainly a lot more chaotic here. Then again, our drill drone can probably take care of the situation, let's be honest. All right, what else can I upgrade? Nothing? Fair enough. Okay, so my interpretation is that you don't necessarily want to break the incubators if you can avoid it, because it lowers the amount of time you have on this level, right? Yet it's still probably worth doing. Things do take flippin' forever to kill. Oh my god. Oh my god! Like, it doesn't help when the enemies are behind the incubator, so you can't kill them. Maybe have the targeting priority be, if there's an enemy, you shoot the enemy first. But you like, I like that they're trying out new things, you know? It's hard to say exactly how it's gonna play out right now. But there's new, like, mechanics at play. All right, let's get all of this back. I want it all. I want it all. I want it all. I wonder if we can also find, like, some new weapons up here. Honestly, we should probably just bring it all back. We can come back in a sec. Just bring back, like, everything that makes it in one go. Blah 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 blah. La 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 la. All right, what can we upgrade now? Drilling range, a chance of dropping more materials, movement speed. Movement speed will be a nice one. I can also upgrade my drones. Drone speed, damage, attack, cooldown, and eventually get more drones. Actually, these upgrades are very damn cheap. In fact, it's so cheap that, like, I doubt I even need to, like, go back to the ship. I think the drone can handle everything. My drones are going to be better than me at combat. I don't like how, when I get hit, I lose my mobility. I can no longer control my character, so I get hit and then I just kind of like get stuck for a second and I just go, But you do get the energy back on your shield pretty quickly, so. This looks like something. This looks like something. Ow, 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 ow. Get out of here, you freaking... Oh my god. It also seems like enemies, when you go down to 0 health on the health bar, it doesn't actually kill them. They take a little bit more than that, which is weird. It's a gun. What the hell's with that line? We got a shotgun. All right, that line is gone. Just a weird visual glitch, I guess. Not gonna worry about that too much. All right. We will have to come back and make another trip. But I want all these materials because they will allow me to get another combat drone or 2 or 3, which will protect my ship. So, get another drone. I'll see you later, ship. My ship, my ship, my ship. Because those weapons should be automatic. Hold on, I'm coming. Whatever, there's one there I missed. I'm fine with that. There we go, easy. Ugly Mayo, welcome. Dome Keeper, but at a 90-degree angle. It's a little bit more than that, but yeah, it's Dome Keeper at a 90-degree angle. There you go, Buzzsaw drones complete. They will kill most of the enemies. Hold on a second, how do I get through this? Shotgun? Nope. How do I... Not sure, hold on. Repair talent, all right. Shotgun. Should get the mining upgrade. Do the mine up? Do we have to go down? Or is there something here that we still need? Because I can't go up, seemingly. Okay. Well, I guess we're going down. It's like the barriers originally. Yeah, I felt like it would still just like let you go up to start with at the very least. I'll go down, I'll go down. I got no problem going down. I see we are going to pass a cloud barrier on the way down. Luckily, I don't need to shoot. I have these amazing buzzsaw drones that are fully leveled up. Go ahead, come on. Eat me. Eat me! I like that there's a sound effect for ding, ding, ding of your shots bouncing off of this thing. It's a terrible sound effect, but it's a sound effect. Oh my god! You know what? You'll be fine. Alright, next biome. The same little squiggly guys. You know what I'm noticing here at least? Every time I break a block, the game freezes. The heck is that? Did that hit me? Are you summoning mines? Alright, you're gone. Very easy, like, kill on you, or whatever the hell you were. Yeah, there's definitely a lot of, freezing happening here, unfortunately. Oh, there's a path. Just try to go through as much as you can. There's a bit of an economy happening here. Like, the faster you get your upgrades, the faster you can mine, and the faster you can get more upgrades. But those drone upgrades were so cheap in comparison. In one mine, we were able to max it out. I think that's intentional, though, at least for the state of the game. It'll probably be more expensive, you know, for real. I guess I'll just kill. I don't need to kill you. There's a weird effect where, because that enemy exists, it's not actually drawing the spot on the level underneath him, which is, I think, kind of interesting. I'm also not going to go back to the ship, because why not? Like, my little pea shooter is not going to do any damage. And it has enough health. It'll be fine. Alright, you gotta go. See, it's like, you run out of health. And I can't hit the enemy behind you right now. The health bars do not function as well as I would like them to. Oh my god, there's more. Glug 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 glug. Whoop. What the heck? Why did my gun glow all of a sudden? You see that? I don't know what I did, but I made my gun glow. Let's, what the heck was that? Oh, right. The particle effect lines are also very distracting when they kind of freak out. They don't know where they're supposed to go to get to me, the player. It was very funny. Hello! Careful, there's a weird mine layer behind you. I guess I'll just break ya. Spending a lot of time in this one mine, but... you know, you gotta do it. It's also very dark. But I don't think we have enough for, like, another digging speed upgrade. You might as well stay. You might as well stay. And again, I still don't know why my gun is so damn brightly colored. It's very strange. I said it was too dark in the mines, and someone had the wrong idea. Whatever. Fortunately, getting hit doesn't really have any downside. I do wish I could just, like, vacuum directly into the spider bot. Alright, mining. More drill efficiency or split drill? Let's do more drilling efficiency and go back in there and do some more mining, because we still have time. We're not necessarily in any rush. We just have to find one more miner, but we can just go find the appropriate mine and then just do that real quick. You'd hope. Bang! I would like to get the heck was that sound? Oh, right. Would like to get the upgrade soon that lets me get more mining beams, like split beams, so I can get a lot more done. Got him. Yeah, my weapon does nothing. There's no point for me to even have a weapon. I think we're done with this side. Yeah. There's probably a lot more in here, in these tunnels. There, green dots down here. I just need more purple. Need infinity purple. It is a little silly how we picked up, like, the best weapon upgrade early in the drones. My guess is that that was intentional, but we'll never know. All right, you guys come down here. Wanted to come back for this whole stash. Ah, wall world mining. Just sucking up a bunch of resources with your vacuum cleaner and slowly dragging them all to the base. Whomp. Ah, Perfect mining operations. Alright, there's still a bit of things over here. I think we'll call this mine shaft. Well, did we get all the stuff on the right? I would hate to leave, like, the final thing behind, like a weapon or something. It's looking like we're done. It still goes a little bit. Okay, we might be done now. Come on, little gems. You're mine. Allow me to slowly drag you back to the base. I forgot just how weird this is. That this is what efficient mining looks like. All right, we can get split drills. And then we can move on. I guess it's nice having more durability, because I'm not going back to my ship ever to defend it right now. I will later. It would matter more if I had more, like, jumping abilities, ways of dodging enemy attacks. Right now I don't really, I'm very slow. Ah, much better. And there's people to rescue. The ever questioning people. Dude, it is very laggy every time I break a single block. It just stutters momentarily. The better I mine, the worse my frame rate is being reported as. At least my gun has been fixed. Unfortunately. There we go. It's another upgrade as well. Another random piece of equipment. Come on. Somewhere here will be a man. Hello, man. Woohoo! Start extraction. So the question is, do you even need to leave? Or should you stay, keep killing things, and fight the weird tentacle? The boss. My guess is that that's kind of more of an endgame condition thing. Like, you've made it here, now you are forced to flee, but you also have the penalty of having to defend against the tentacles. Because my bet is that that tentacle is not meant to be killed. It is the ever-present big baddie anyways. Alright, hold on, we'll at least kill these things, we'll bring all the resources back, then we'll begin extraction! I can get out of this level that is framey. What's weird is that the previous biome didn't seem to have this problem. Feels like it is just a problem with this particular location. Probably nothing up there. Just something about the calculations. Game's not liking it. Game's not having it. Just give me a second and kill you. Clunk. This is also not the direction I should be bringing my resources in. That's a bit of a mistake. A rookie mistake. Get out of here. Just die. Everything needs to be brought up here, I think. All right, let's get the heck out of here. Should probably go back just to, like, force some repairs into the spider bot. It's beginning to look like we might have some problems there. Oh, it's a little wild too. Hey, the other drone system. Oh, we're gonna have the most drones. I hate that, like, zoom in, zoom out that's going on there. Jesus. Is it equally cheap? No, it's incredibly expensive in comparison. Okay. Like, we're not gonna be able to afford 150. Why was this one 10? Buzzsaw drone had upgraded at like 10 bucks. Let's just repair. And then... it's time to test the thing Jill spoke of. I didn't mean to hit that button. Oh my god, why is it so loud? No, I wanted to... No, I don't want to... Enter the mine. Thank you. Come back out. There we go. Bang! They modified it from the DLC to have it avoid costing additional resources. Ah, so username you think it might be a little bit bugged, I'm assuming. Yeah, that would do it. If they didn't balance it properly, I can see that being the problem. That's very funny. All right, I want all of this first, and then we will call for extraction G. I wonder if I press G right now, what happens? Nothing, okay. Just checking. Someone's gotta, you know, report all these bugs that I find in every video game that I play. All right. Come to me. Come to me. Come, my Jemmy. Come, my Jemmy. I don't know. Just suck it all away. Username says, thankfully that pop-up is only there the first time you do an expedition. I would hope so. That would be really annoying otherwise. Just infinite on-screen pop-ups. Hey, it's in early access. Actually, it's not even in a demo, so we can report this bug and be like, stupid game developers leaving a pop-up on the screen. Anything else? No, we are done. We are leaving, Marines. We are leaving! So, the drone is very expensive. I can get a few upgrades for it, we're not going to be able to afford well, I can just buy a second drone. You know what? Let's do that. I'll buy a drone. I'll upgrade the drones. And then that's all we're going to do. I will leave. Call for extraction. We have to stay in this zone for 1 minute. Fair enough. Tink. What a horrible sound! I don't even know why I'm doing anything. My gun sucks. I'm just gonna take a drink. You don't have to stay there exactly, just don't go too far away from it. Yeah, or I could just, you know, stay here. I wonder, ooh, what the heck? They were riding each other. I wonder what the black goo projectiles actually do. It seemed a little strange. Like it locks onto me and then is like a tar, like stops me from moving. We picked up upgrades 11, upgrades 5, and upgrades 0. Research bar. Didn't kill the Leviathan because I don't care. Dust for resources collected 205. Maybe we do need to kill the Leviathan, but I would assume we can't because we just have like a small machine gun. From now on, the wall is at your disposal. Upgrade your spider and exosuit and take on jobs at the bar. The monsters inside the wall were certainly an unpleasant surprise, but they may be a solution to all of our problems. How? Also, again, same thing as in Wall World 1, suffers from the problem of the text box doesn't resize until 1 frame after it appears. Certain parts of their bodies are very strong and fusible, almost like metal, but very light. We can turn those into upgrades that would solve the carrying capacity problem of the new spider. We would be able to add new parts without fear of exceeding the limit. Just collect biomaterial and bring it here. Someone was asking about you at the bar. Okay, so in order, you don't do your upgrades here. Well, no, there are hanging upgrades. Classified. Hard to see them, but they do exist. But you do a lot of your upgrades at this location here, it looks like. So we can upgrade. I had a brilliant idea for a weapon! Just in time, the mines are teeming. That's what I call brilliant customer service. Give me dust, I give you weapons. All right, there's a wall of capitalism between me and the weapon. So we can get a... Accumulates and shoots plasma clots upon contact with the target. They detonate, dealing AoE damage. Damage and area increases with the charging time. Is it a new type of drilling weapon? Interesting. More capacity in our vacuum cleaner. You can run on horizontal surfaces. Plus 30% drilling power. Why would you not just start there? And sure, we'll just buy like everything we can buy. Sorry, go back here, go back here. Go to the bar. Dude was saying, hey, spend your money here. What you looking at? Coming to gloat at my grief? No, I thought you might need help. Only if you can pull my lost cat out of nowhere. I've only seen cats in books. Me too, I built a drone that looked like a cat. Now this catbot just wanders around day and night. Who knows where? Book says they love to roam free. Roam free! We have a mission to save a guy's catbot? Is that what's going on? There's a mission to find the catbot, save the miners, and destroy more incubators. And we are at a higher danger level probably because we keep doing, either we're progressing it or we keep doing the same zone over and over again. Theoretically, if we were to do a different zone, we could maybe lower the intensity of this zone by not being here for a while. Okay, in any case, we spend about an hour checking out Wall World 2. It plays very similar to the first game, just with a couple of changes to the mechanics, and it focusing a little bit more on maybe shorter missions, which is a little problematic. Not a whole lot, but part of the fun of the first game was by the time you hit the end game by the time you finish a run, and maybe it does take a couple of hours, you have a lot of resources, you've upgraded fully, you're a freaking walking fortress. But now it's way more about just survival to complete the mission objective, go back to the base, and then spend your points to unlock new things. Fair. Slightly different. But yeah, otherwise the same gameplay is here. New things. The traps are kind of annoying, but you know, we'll see how it all develops. They're going for way more of a like progressive story as opposed to the first one where it was just like you're spending the whole game just basically trying to find a gun to kill the Leviathan the first time. What else? I don't know. It's Wall World. It plays very similarly to the first game, just with a couple of changes. I do like that when you complete a mission, when you complete a run, you don't die. Your bot doesn't explode, and it's almost like you game over. Same problem with games like Tiny Rogues. A successful run, even if it thematically kills the player, needs to feel like a successful run. But if your ship explodes, it doesn't feel good, even if it's intentional. You can do that if it's intentional that it's not supposed to feel good, but if you're doing like a roguelite and you're playing multiple runs, every time you die, it feels like, oh, well, I could have gone further, but the game stopped me, something like that. Yeah, I appreciate that instead of in the first game, you have to keep getting these meta progression pieces of equipment to allow you to progress. Like against the early Leviathan, you have to get the dodge. So you have to die, then you have to unlock the dodge ability. And then you have to get the double jump. So you have to die, then you unlock the double jump ability. This is way more, oh, you're gonna progress through the game, you're gonna get stronger as you go. You win a run in order to come back here to the base. Less bottlenecking, I feel. It might change, and of course there's probably more to this playtest. But yeah, I like it. Username in chat says, for Tiny Rogues, isn't it intentional? So in Tiny Rogues, very, very, very minor spoilers, but not really. It's only a minor spoiler if you've literally never played the game before. In Tiny Rogues, you have to beat the game, I think, 10 times in order to unlock new content afterwards. Like the true, there's a lot of like, if you played The Binding of Isaac, like you have to beat Mom, and then after you beat Mom, you can beat Mom's heart, and then after you beat Mom's heart, you can beat Satan, and after you beat Satan, you can beat Isaac in the cathedral, and then after you do that, you can go to the dark room, and then you can unlock the chest. Like there's a lot of more to the game that you are unlocking as you progress through the game. But in Tiny Rogues, you have to beat the game 10 times, but at the end of your run, you die. And it doesn't feel like you're making any progress when that happens. Because if you just hit the end of your run and then die, it feels like, well, what the heck was that? I don't understand. I'm not making any progress. I could have kept going. You are making progress, but when you die in Tiny Rogues, but it doesn't feel like it. And I never liked that about Wall World 1, where when you died, you were making progress. You kept all of the loot that you picked up and everything. You're supposed to die, come back here, and then buy the upgrade that lets you continue, but it never felt good. So I'm glad that they've moved away from that and made it more about you actually extract. You have to get the transporter ship and have it bring you back. It feels better because it feels like you're intentionally saying, I'm done, as opposed to, I'm dead. Anyways, Wall World 2, the playtest is available. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed Wall World 1. It was good enough. For now, for those of you on YouTube, hey, thank you very much for watching. Like the video if you've enjoyed it, subscribe for more. Check me out on Twitch for when I go live, support the channel at the various links below in the video description, and I hope to see you here again for the next Let's Look At.